Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. I thought I would film our weekend this weekend. We've not really got much planned apart from the usual DIY, but I thought I'd film it. I've not filmed a lockdown weekend vlog, so I thought it'd be fun to do, and then hopefully we can look back on it in a few months' time and remember the weekends where we were in lockdown. So yeah, I've just had a mini heart attack as well because Indy's just gone outside and she picked something up and started eating it. And every dog owner knows that when you see your dog eating something unexpectedly, you're just like, what have you got? But I've realised it is a what do you call them? The chewy sticks, the dentist sticks. I gave her a dentist stick earlier and she took it outside with her and she's just found it again. But saying that, I also caught her earlier. Oh, this is awful. But I caught her earlier. She grabbed something off the floor and crunched it in her mouth and it went like, and then she like dropped all the pieces on the floor and it was a snail shell. So I'm hoping that the poor snail wasn't in it anymore. But anyway, I've just got back from, I just nipped out and I've just got home. I just picked up, I just grabbed some stuffing from my mum, some homemade stuffing, secret family recipe. Even I don't know the recipe yet. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put this into portions and put it in the freezer because I don't think we're having a Sunday dinner tomorrow. So yeah, I picked up some stuffing from my mum. Thank you, mum. And I just went by M&S on the way home. We're really lucky that we have an M&S food hall just a 5-minute drive from us. So I've got a little Easter chick gingerbread, because anything gingerbread and anything Easter, I'm there. The only thing with our M&S food hall is that the bakery section seems to be always really empty. I don't know if it's probably because I go in the afternoon and by that point everything's gone. But I wanted some of their lemon muffins or lemon tarts and they didn't have any left. But I did find these lemon and white chocolate mini muffins. So I thought that maybe I could have 2 of these and that is the equivalent of 1 ordinary size muffin. I think that's right. And then it's Saturday today, and then on a Sunday morning Grant is home and we usually have sausages, eggs and things for breakfast, and I really fancied some hash browns. So I've just grabbed these from M&S, potato rusty, and they're just shredded potato with onion and seasoning. It's basically a hash brown. So we'll have those for breakfast tomorrow. And Grant is at the bungalow today working on the renovation there again. So I've just got home after nipping out. So I think I'm just gonna grab a bite to eat and a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna need to take Indy out on a walk, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to plan loads of stuff for this afternoon because it's nice to just chill and just let myself be lazy and recharge batteries a bit. But yeah, I just thought I'd film it and yeah, enjoy the weekend. So it's a bit later now. I'm just gonna get Indy her tea and then I'm gonna start making our tea. She's so clever, she always knows when it's her dinner time. You know, like an internal body clock. Aren't you? Hey! Oh, you want to be on camera, huh? Now, do you want some dinner? Do you want some biscuits? Do you want some biscuits? No biscuits? Wait. 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 Good girl, go on then, good girl. So now that Indy's got her tea, I'm just gonna get ours ready. And tonight we are just having a chicken korma. And actually everything is, hello. Everything is actually from Aldi. So we've just got some diced chicken breast, korma sauce, got rice, garlic, naan bread, poppadoms and chutney, and all of this is from Aldi and it's not expensive at all. It's super cheap and it's nice to have this as a bit of a takeaway instead of ordering a takeaway. It's obviously still not healthy, but it's nice just to have a bit of a better idea of what ingredients are going into it, and it's a bit nicer on the bank balance too. So I'm just basically going to fry the chicken, put the sauce in, let Chef Mike do the rice, naan bread in the oven, and that's about it. It's super easy, super quick. Okay, so whilst I'm waiting for tea to cook, I thought I would just do a super quick update on our hallways and how we're getting along with the DIY that we've been doing. So the bottom panel is now on this wall upstairs here, and the rest of the panels just need to go on. Grant is cutting those up at the minute to get them on, and the banister is no longer two-tone. It is pretty much nearly done now. It just needs a coat or two, another coat or two popping on, and just the finer bits. I've got a teeny tiny detailing brush that I'm just going to go over the really little bits and bobs with. And then down here, the double doors into the lounge are on their way getting painted. I'm really sick of doing it now, to be honest, just because the doors and the banister are just really fiddly and need a lot of frog tape, painter's tape putting on all the time. So I'm just ready for them to be done. Hopefully it won't be too long now until they are finished. They're on the way there anyway. So yeah, banister is looking good, and the doors. And then we've also got paneling down here and paneling up here. The paneling is on the wall, so it just needs the chalk to be put on and smoothed down, the wood filler to be sanded, and we've got the paint now, so it's ready to be painted. And then we just need to order a few furnishings to put up and around too. And Grant had the good idea of replacing the lights. We've got one down there too. Replacing the lights with spotlights, because I've been really struggling to find lampshades that I like, and I thought that the spotlight idea was really good because it'll just be clean, it'll just look smarter and it'll just be cleaner. So I think we'll probably go ahead with that. But yeah, I'm ready for the dust sheets to go away. I don't know if you can hear it actually, but Grant is in the garage now sanding some more of the battens, but he's done so well because this wall here is obviously, it's kind of in 3 different sections. So we have this bit here, and then that bit, and then that bit back there. So luckily Grant's dad was able to draw us up a really brill plan. I don't know what you call it, CAD CAM, I think, where you can draw it up on the computer. But yeah, Grant's dad did that for us, which was brill. And then Grant has been able to do this because it was kind of, it had to be measured in the sense of one whole wall, but like section A, section B, section C down the end. Whereas upstairs it's just one wall, so it's much easier. But yeah, he's done a fab job, I think, and yeah, I think it'll look really good when it's finally done. But I think I've said this already, the space already feels a lot more open and a lot lighter, I think. So the grey is almost all gone, thankfully. We're getting there. Just finish up with tea and I'm going to jump in the bath, and I just wanted to share the book that I'm reading at the minute. It is Angela Marston's Deadly Cry. So I'm reading this on my Kindle, and I think this is the 12th or the 13th book in the series, but it is a crime thriller series, but it's really good. I really enjoy it, and usually when I start one of these I can't put it down. So if you're into that kind of thing, I'd recommend reading it. It's Angela Marston's the Kim Stone detective series. Good morning or afternoon now. I didn't end up filming anything last night after my bath because we were both working on different things, and then before I knew it, it was like midnight. So this morning or afternoon now, we are going to get some DIY supplies and a coffee from somewhere, and then coming home and cracking on with more DIY and finishing the doors and maybe the banister. Let's got Indy sitting with me. I'm just happy to be hanging out. Indy's just started molting as well, and I've just realised my jumper is now covered in dog hair. Too late to change.
Should go all black.
Oh.
It's not a problem, it shows everything. Not sure. I don't know much extra. Jesus.
We just got some coffees, and I got a Black Forest mocha. You got a large latte.
Yeah.
And a massive.
We've got a massive sausage roll between
roll.
us. Jeez. It's like half of it.
Now we're sat in the car because you can't sit inside anywhere, and it's freezing.
Yep. It's good, yeah.
So a lockdown coffee date in the car.
Oh.
Is it hot?
Oh. Well, yeah. But like, if you're
Why
having
are you trying to eat so much at once?
It's like a big mouth. Something.
Hello everybody, we have just got back from our little run out to get some DIY supplies. And we went into a pound stretcher whilst we were out, and I thought I'd just share a couple of things that I found because they just reminded me of like old school snacks and treats that we used to get. From DIY shop as well, I also got a chalk spray paint. So I think this is only £6 or £7, but I've got some side tables that someone on our estate was giving away for free, and I think they're oak. They're really heavy, so I think they're oak side tables. But there's nothing wrong with them, they just need a refresh, so I think I'm going to try this spray paint on them. And I got it in the dark Hessian ultra matte finish, and it's a water based spray, so I'll try that and see how it goes. But yeah, we got some things that I just thought were okay. So the first thing, golden nuggets. Who remembers these? Do you remember these?
I didn't like them, they were a bit too sweet for me.
Oh, see, I loved these.
Oh, golden nuggets. I don't know what it used to. There was that old prospector, weren't it?
Yeah, yeah. The old prospector.
Oh, goddamn nuggets.
Him there.
I don't know if he had a dog or there was something he had.
Yeah, he was the prospector.
Is it wet outside?
But I've not seen these anywhere in any shops for years, so I thought I'd get some of these. Not really an old school thing, but a pot noodle. That's a bit of a, what do you call it? A guilty pleasure, a guilty indulgence. Pot noodle. Cheetos, I've mentioned these before, we always grab Cheetos whenever we see them. They just remind us of being in America and being on holidays. What's the matter? Hey? Why are you crying? Oh yeah, I never ever really go to Pound Stretcher, but the one that we went to, it's got a big pet section, and we've got some new nail clippers for Indy because we have I think you call it a Dremel, but it is not good enough for her nails, so we've got some actual clippers. Ooh, this one I've been looking for this for ages. I think this is the one that Mrs. Hinch has talked about, and it's the Vamoosh Pet Hair Dissolver. So you just pop a sachet of this in with your washing, and it is supposed to dissolve pet hair. And you can probably see on my jumper, but India she started molting quite a lot, so I'm excited to try this and see if it works. And for Indy as well, we also got some...
Can you get one of those out, please? I'll give her one when I
We got her some snacks.
When I've finished trying to pause.
Oh gosh, look, this is what Indy does when Grant's trying to pause. She just lays on the floor.
I wish she did this every time.
Yeah. She's like, dry my feet, human.
She's been good for the cameras, isn't she?
Yeah, I'll give you one of these treats for her.
Yeah, she needs a nail clipper. Getting really long.
And then we've got some of these blue ribbons.
Oh.
I always remember having these at the tuck shop in primary school. They always had, and I always thought they were called blue ribbons. Like, I think that's just a thing that everybody thought they were blue ribbons, but they're blue ribbons. But
wait.
Yeah, they're always good with a cup of tea.
Wait.
Go on then. Got some Wham minis. I love these. I love popping these.
She's gone back outside just after I've wiped the clothes down without bone.
Oh, she did that the other day.
Thankfully it's not that bad outside.
Yeah, I got some mini Wham bars. I love to put these in the fridge and then have them. Some woodland crumble bird seed. I think that I'm right in saying this, that in the colder months, in autumn and winter, obviously now we're starting to come into spring, but autumn, winter, I think you're supposed to feed birds extra.
Is that why she's slobbered?
But yeah, I always like to pop some of this in our bird feeder. It's just outside of the patio doors where my office is. And during the day I can just see all the birds come into it, and I've also had a squirrel go into it, and there is a tiny little mouse that visits it sometimes as well. And last food and drinky bit, we got Big Iron Brew, Baby Iron Brew. And then the last little thing, I found these silicone. Is it silicone or silicone?
Silicone, well you're from North, so silicone.
This is an 8-pack, and I think these were a few pounds. But I've just been on the lookout for things like this that are just a bit more sustainable. Instead of buying loads of paper cases and throwing them away. Oh my god. There's a little garden gnome. Don't mind our garden, by the way. Oh, for God's sake. Paco. Paco. Oh my god.
I just want to get rid.
Now what are you going to do with that? Oh god, it's like honestly living with it's like living alongside a comedy show sometimes. Where was I? Oh yeah, the silicone cupcake cases. Yeah, I've just been on the lookout for things like this, just so that they're a little bit more sustainable than paper wrappers, and yeah, obviously in the long run that will save you money as well. Instead of buying wrappers, you can just reuse these, and they're dishwasher safe too. yeah, that is pretty much, that's the interesting things. Yeah, that's the interesting things that we got in Pound Stretcher. Don't normally go in there, but it was next to the DIY store we went to, so popped in. And now I'm going to take Indy for a walk. It's 3:45 in the afternoon now, so I'm going to take Indy for a walk. I'll be having some tea. Oh my gosh, it is windy outside. It's so windy. We've just got back from our walk, but it was really nice even though it's still windy. Indy loves going to see the ducks, it's really cute. But yeah, we bumped into a few doggy friends, which was nice. And we've just got home. Because Indy is a bigger dog, we don't tend to put her in the bath or wash her paws kind of after every walk. So there's a couple of things that we do just to keep her fresh and feeling good. I just thought I'd just share what we do. So we've got just a regular brush. We always brush her daily, and she's just had some of the groom rooms freshen up deodorizing spray. That's for all coats, so we just spritz a bit of that on, just brush it in through the coat, and that just smells really nice and fresh. I've also just trimmed some of her nails down using the clippers that we got from Pound Stretcher this afternoon, and they work fine, so that's good. And then finally, occasionally I put on some of this oatmeal paw butter, and it smells really good. It's just designed to soothe and relieve dry paws. But yeah, I like to kind of massage it in, and she gets like a little foot massage. I think at first she wasn't too sure about the brush and being groomed, but now she seems to absolutely love it. She lays down on her sofa, and we never put the cushions like this. I don't know how she gets them like this, but she must kind of pull them down and she lays her head on it, and then she just chills out. We're starting to wind down for the evening now, and got Indy just behind me back here. And we've got the fire on because it's still a little bit cold, and we're gonna have just a chilled rest of the night now, just finish the weekend off nicely, just watch some Netflix and get an early night ready for the new week. So I'll end this video here, but thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you again soon. Bye.